వన్నెస్ క్షేత్రం వద్ద కృష్ణాజీ ఏకం గురించి మరిన్ని వివరాలు తెలియజేస్తూ మీడియాతో మాట్లాడనున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
Special meditations and special processes, but before we go to that, I wanted you all to know what does Ekam mean. Ekam in Sanskrit means a state of oneness. It is supposed to be the highest form of state that one person learns to live in, where division and separation ceases to exist. So in today's world, if you see the problem that we all face, there is tremendous amount of division and there's tremendous amount of separation that's happening. So So thank you very much for being here today. I truly appreciate that many of you have traveled quite some distance and come here. Most of you from Hyderabad and many other places. So thank you very much. So today is a very special occasion. Today for us it's the opening of Ekam, the oneness field for the West and Ekam for India. Ekam in Sanskrit means the highest state of oneness, inner state of oneness. It is the highest spiritual state that one can attain. That's what it means. In today's world, the problem we see, the most of the problems we see is arising from a state of separation and divisiveness. So wherever we turn today, we are clearly finding that we are separating ourselves and we are dividing ourselves more and more from what's out there. So be it our families, be it our countries, be it our societies, be it our culture, we as individuals are trying to become more and more separate and more divisive rather than coming together. So this state of separation and this state of divisiveness, it is an inner state. It is not a behavior, but it is a state that we have all learned to live in for many hundreds and thousands of years as human beings. So we strongly believe that if we have to learn to live in a state of oneness, which means truly appreciating everyone, truly appreciating every culture, truly appreciating everybody around us, and really feeling for the other, and really feeling and having a connection for the other, and having a connection with something that is beyond you. Most of us have learned to live our lives only for ourselves. But a life which is beyond you. Now that is just not merely in words, but that is something that happens when you have a powerful inner state. Then you become a very different human being. You become a human being who creates an impact in people's lives. You become a human being who really wants a better world for everybody. It could be in any field. It could be in journalism, it could be in politics, it could be in social work, it could be in education, it could be in medicine, it could be in spirituality, every field. For every field, if you really want to bring about a change, one has to have this tremendous inner state of connection. Now for that to happen, one must have a neurobiological change that must happen in one's brain. Our brains, our minds must actually change the way we relate to people and the way we function in the world today. So if such a change has to happen, then we will all have to live certain teachings that we believe in and meditate some powerful meditations and go through some powerful processes that can impact this brain and make us into a different human being. So at Ekam here, people from all over the world, it cuts across religions, it cuts across cultures. It's for anybody and everybody from all over the world to come here and to go through powerful meditations that span between 30 minutes to 1 hour. There are going to be different meditations, around 2 for visitors and 3 for seekers. So what do we mean by seekers is, seekers are people who stay with us on the campus, and visitors are people who just visit us and go back. So everybody has a different kind of meditation. All these meditations are designed to impact your brain and impact your consciousness, whereby you become a different human being. So we are also going to slowly start working with some scientists to come here, stay with us, and do the studies for us on people, how the brain is actually impacted by this process, and how a person is actually transforming. So a lot of study and a lot of research has been put into the meditations and the process that's happening here. And it's truly a gift to the world. We believe that as more and more people can become better human beings, which means better insight, and from that state, if they really meditate for world transformation, then a world can have an impact. Each and every individual in this room, each and every one of you in this room have a capacity to impact the other. You don't need to speak 100 words to impact someone. Sometimes you can feel just by being around the person whether this person is the right person or not a right person. And that feeling comes from the energy that person emanates from his consciousness. So if the consciousness is more powerful, that person is supposed to be like, you feel attracted, you feel liked, you feel, okay, this is the person I want to be with, I want to spend my life with. There are people who emit a lot of negative energy and you feel clearly that, oh, these are the people I do not want to be with, I do not want to relate with. You might not even have seen that person, you might not even have spoken to that person, but just by meeting that person for the first time, you will know that. So that is a feeling that you are getting from a person's consciousness. So if every one of us want to feel and impact people in a very wonderful, beautiful way, then we all have to transform within us. We have to search for transformation within us. We are trying to find answers outside of us, but all the answers are within us. So one of the easiest ways to find those answers and to become a transformed human being is through meditation. It is through undergoing powerful meditations. So Ekam is a gift for the world where we want to bring about a profound transformation in one's mind, in one's brain, in one's consciousness, whereby this new individual can go out there and create a new world. So we are going to do special programs for the youth, we are going to do special programs for leaders, we are going to do a lot of programs for the villages that we are going to work with, we are going to do a lot of corporate programs, everything, different meditations for different sectors are all going to happen here. So it's built with a vision, it's built with a purpose, and I hope that this vision and this purpose can truly become true and that it can impact the world. So also the structure we have built is a very, very special structure. I will give you later on more details, which is in a printed form because it's very unique. The structure is built in a ratio called as a golden ratio, which is 1:1.614, which is called as a very powerful energy ratio. It's a ratio that the universe is structured around, so I can give you more data on that later. It's also a Surya Yantra. The whole structure is in the form of a Surya Yantra, which is to attract the sun's energy and to purify your inner being early in the morning. The place also has a Sri Chakra in the center, which emanates powerful energy. And the whole building has various different forms of animals in different sides of the building, attracting the so-called positive energy, like cow in the east, elephant in the north. Elephant facing in the north means spiritual energy. Lion facing the south, which is for power and which is for very positive energy. So the building has over 15 to 20 different aspects to have a lot of energy within the building. So when you enter Ekam and go into the second floor, you will feel a tremendous amount of beautiful, powerful energy that is impacting you and that is making you go into a very nice place where you feel very calm, very relaxed, and you really feel you're a different person. So even before a word is uttered, the building itself has a very powerful energy to put you in a powerful space. So I'll give you that information, a lot of information on that too. But basically it is the combination of the power the building holds and the meditations that are designed around transforming your brain and therefore impacting you and transforming you as a person so that you can live in this powerful state of oneness rather than a state of division and separation. We all have to move out of separation and division to one. The more we are going to separate and divide, there's going to be more conflict. It's very simple. If you take a family and if we start separating, it's more conflict. We start fighting. So it's simple. So the more we divide and the more we separate, the more conflict there is going to be and there's going to be more problems. And these problems and these conflicts are arising because we are not proper within us. We need to transform ourselves within us. So that's the purpose with which it's been built, to bring about a world peace and to bring about, I would say, a world harmony. So thank you so much for being here today to on this very auspicious occasion for us and to know this message. Thank you so much for your patience. Really appreciate it. Thank you.